All right, hey beautiful souls. Let's do a little full moon in Aries oracle reading. I'm going to grab each one, well, whatever comes out, but hopefully one of each, and just see what the overall energy is. But then Spirit's guided me to read us the message from this Sacred Rebels oracle card, which is the one we kept here. Oh, I feel like it's either of those ones. Put them both back. It's hard to shuffle holding the phone like this. Okay. We have inner trust, visions of a life beyond death, and listening for truth. Spirit really wanted me to read all three together as they came in their own little mini read here. Are you guys seeing that violet color? It's just a regular candle. Archangel Zadkiel 22 on the clock. But anyway, sorry. So the listening for truth. Truth speaks to us constantly, but not always in words. It may communicate through a feeling that is hard to put into words, but brings an inexplicable sense of peace, trust, and the knowledge that somehow everything is going to work out perfectly, even if there is little evidence of how that is all going to happen. You're being asked to listen for the truths beneath the words rather than the superficial message of the words themselves. This is especially true for the communications of those around you, the press, the newspapers, and the mass media. You will begin to hear fear in the words and actions of those around you, even as they preach love. Listen deeper. Listen for the truth. This oracle comes with a message of truth for you. You are hearing something that is not being said, and what you are hearing is truthful. You may feel as though you are the only one that it is really ready to hear or see it. Perhaps you've been working in a situation or loving in a relationship where truth is consistently denied. We live in a world where truth is frequently avoided out of fear of what it might reveal. At the basis of such actions, consciously or not, is a deep sense of unhealed, toxic shame. If you or someone else near you is fearful that the truth will expose rather than free and heal, well, then some personal healing is required. It's time for letting go of old wounds in favor of a greater sense of self-love and acceptance. You are being asked to love yourself enough to honor the truth, even if you feel you are the only one doing so. Sacred rebels need truth like lungs need oxygen. Truth keeps the energy of life flowing through this rebellious heart. Lies dampen the spirit of the sacred rebel, even if those with less awakened hearts fear the truth. You cannot turn away from it. Don't resent this state of affairs. Perhaps your job is to show that truth can be witnessed even when many may want to hide from it. What others do is always their choice, but through your honorable deeds done with integrity, you will be set free, no matter the outcome. You are a truth seeker. Never deny or try to quiet this down to make others around you comfortable. You are meant to be an agitator at times, even though you don't have to confront people to do that. You don't necessarily have to even say a word, but sometimes you do and will. Often you will agitate in the most loving sense by unveiling truth simply through your knowings. Hold compassion for the truths you behold. Do not use them as knives to cut another or yourself with harshness, but as the clear insight that allows one to loosen the knots that bind, simply by knowing which thread to gently tug. This oracle brings you guidance. If you've been worn down and depressed by the lies, gossip, deceit, and backstabbing that's been going around you, don't fret. Get out, go to nature, spend some time communing with the infinite. Healing will come to you now. No matter how many times, in how many ways, or by how many tongues the untruth has been spoken, you know what you know in your sacred, rebellious heart. That truth is your connection to the living truth of life itself. Do not give up. Just open up to healing and know that the truth always eventually prevails. Healing process. I love these, so I'm going to share it. Place your hand very lightly at the front and back of your throat and say, I now release all vows of silence I have ever made, consciously or not. I now release all lies, deceptions, and painful words, spoken or unspoken, that are affecting my ability to clearly know and speak my truth. I am held in unconditional love with protection and grace. So be it. Now you've finished your healing process, and you could say something just to anchor this, but make sure it's something true with you. For an example, within me, beyond all that rises and falls, only truth remains. For the three of these together, listening for truth, visions of life beyond death, and inner trust, have a really powerful message. That something is awakening deep within you. It's a really powerful message about opening up to guidance. It's saying that the guidance is here very much. So with the visions of life beyond death and listening for truth, it's very much calling you to be more open so that you can receive true vision, and the more love that you will feel and recognize within and around you. So that's what the inner trust is also speaking of too, is that trusting what you're being guided towards right now, trusting the instincts that you're being called towards, either a specific job or a specific person or something, trusting the guidance that you've been receiving, because you are receiving a lot of very accurate clarity from Spirit. But it says that something may appear to change form, to be shed, to be lost, or to die, but there is love within it always. So the vision of love, the truth of all that is, can move us more than anything else possibly can. If you've been wondering about your life path, or whether you should take action on something, or you need inspiration to really move you out of a slump that you've fallen into, then this is your message of hope. You are receiving your vision. You will be graced with a way out of this stagnancy, and you'll be able to see things clearly. You know what you're doing. You have enough wisdom and intuition to be able to place yourself more fully in the world, to take steps to unhide yourself, even if you have no clue about what is going on in the broader level of your life. Trust that you have the wisdom and the intuitive ability to take one step at a time. If you've been thinking of taking a leap of faith and doing things differently, whether in your personal life, creative work, or professional life, this oracle brings a message to trust your instincts and go for it. This oracle comes at a time when the patterns of your life are shifting, so that you can take advantage of this shift and leap into an entirely new level of consciousness and life. This is not a time for self-doubt or playing small. It's time to get in touch with the courage, the boldness, and the daredevil within, and take that step, big or small, into the future that is beckoning you forward right now. Trust that you have the wings to fly. Sometimes we don't realize it until we leap over the edge of what we have known and begin to soar into our new life. And the healing message here is to place your hands over your heart and say out loud or think very clearly, I trust in the love of my heart. Place your hands on your stomach and say or think clearly, I trust in my instincts. And then a little lower down on the belly, I trust in the flow of life. And then we can complete this healing process by stating, I trust myself, I trust in my higher self, I trust in life. When I don't know, my higher self does know. I am guided by the wise voice of my higher self within my heart. Ooh, that was fast. Elemental oracles. What do we have here? Magnetism. Attraction, number 37. Well, that's a synchronicity. 144 on the clock. We've got 36 and now 37. I'm seeing a lot of introspection here. So I feel like whoever's resonating with this right away, if you've been sitting under the moon, you know, if you've been asking for guidance, it's coming. And because you've been listening, I feel like, and attuning both to spirit and to your soul, right? It's really calling in, like, look at this full moon energy too. You're really calling in some powerful energy for yourself. We'll say that right now. So if you feel like you're waiting for clarity, it's coming. It's here. It's manifested, I feel like. Hunger on the bottom of the deck. Is it not a hunter's moon right now? I think it is. What number is that? 29? Ooh, we have, yeah, growth. So see, yeah, I was feeling like an introspection kind of energy here, but then with this magnetism, right, it's like you're coming out of that, now you're starting to draw things into you. So with this growth and expansion, what does this say? Waning crescent or waxing? And what, number 5? 36, 37, 5, 5, 6, 7. Growth. Definite growth, expansion. But yeah, like, see, I feel like it's like you are birthing things. Like, so, you know, take that figuratively or literally or whatever, but it's like, yeah, you definitely have a lot of creative energy coming into you. Love you, beautiful souls.